All right, so estoy grabando la clase. So I'm filming the class and I'm gonna start on my mat, in the middle of my mat on a little blanket. So just little extra cushion. So we'll start sitting. Um, Important to think about just with your back for a moment. The reason why we have back muscles and abdominal muscles is to hold up the torso. And this is primarily where they have to do it. So just remembering this is the fundamental job of your back muscles and your abdomen. So put your hands on your hips for a second. Let the legs relax in the hip socket. And I want you to feel elongation. So stretch out through the top of the head, maybe even placing a hand there. And then reach down through the tailbone. So just feel those sensations begin to wake up. And then from the front of the ribs, from one side, take the opposite hand, wrap those muscles and pull in. That's your transverse wall. And then on the opposite side, wrap those muscles and pull in. So that's what they do, right? And then from there, we're gonna open the chest so there's space for the heart and the lungs. And we're gonna think about this on every plane, whether we're lying down or standing. This is our neutral. This is where we wanna come to. So let's move in and out of our neutral. You're gonna extend your sternum forward and then exhale, sit up nice and tall. This is a smaller movement than a straight up cat-cow. So I want you to inhale, extend, reach your spine muscles from the back of you. They pull forward, and then exhale, pull back with your abdomen to sit up. Let's try this just a few times just to wake up. So these small micro movements kind of do a lot to teach our brain about what's going on. Stretch your spine forward, exhale, sit up, stretching forward, exhale, back up. Try that just a couple more times. Exhale, very nice, a little bit of just spinal extension. Good, so now inhale, stretch, reach your sternum all the way up. Good, and then exhale, sit all the way nice and tall. Take your two arms, thumbs are reaching towards your head, and you're gonna inhale, let the arms stretch up any amount that they will go, and then exhale, pull right back down. So inhale, the arms come up, and exhale, they pull down. Try to anchor your shoulder blades on the spine as the arms come up. Good. Almost imagine just right here, just to warm up, that you're doing a pull-up, right? But it's imaginary. But just see, pretend this is you can get a lot out of your muscles by just acting. Good. And from here, go ahead, pause once again. This time, extend the forearms. Roll one thumb down, roll one thumb back. And try this just a few times. So if there's a little shoulder injury, any discomfort here across your chest into the shoulder joint, don't do this, or just practice holding the arms out. Good. And take this a few times, just wringing out the head of the humerus there in the shoulder socket. Good, so now inhale, take your two arms up. This time you're gonna return to a cactus shape and twist your spine. Inhale, sitting up, reaching the arms up. Exhale, twisting, taking the arms into a cactus shape. Inhale, and exhale, twist. Inhale, so while you twist, I want you to go right to your rib cage and feel yourself rotate from there. Inhale, and exhale, pull the front ribs down as you twist. Good, just a couple more times. Inhaling up, exhaling, twisting. Inhaling up, exhaling, twisting. Good. Inhale, hold for a moment with your two arms out, reaching the thumbs, reaching the fingertips, and then one arm underneath you, one arm overhead. Again, to the best of your shoulder's ability. Inhale, coming up, and then exhale, reaching one arm overhead as you reach the bottom arm. Let the bicep do the work here. Inhale. So what I mean is keep your palm facing up. Don't let the arm rest on your body, but actually lightly lift it. Inhale. And then exhale. Let's twist just one more time. Inhale. And exhale. We'll reach through the arms and extend through your rib cage. Last time, each side. Good. Just waking up all these little muscles here. So we're gonna inhale, sit tall. Exhale, squeeze your knees in. I'm gonna walk my feet now to the short edge of my mat. This is my left side facing el ordenador, the computer. So take a second here and wiggle your 10 toes. Good. And try to reach your toes away from your knees. Good. And then from there, inhale, move your lumbar spine forward. Take your arms up into a Y shape. And then exhale, come down, let the knees come right over, or let the hands come right over your knees. Inhale, arms floating up. And then exhale, coming right down over the knees. Inhale, the arms float up, the lumbar moves in. And now pull the belly deep as you lower. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, coming down. Now this time with your right arm only, just circle the arm a few times in your shoulder socket. Good, with the palm facing down. Good, change the direction. Good, and really put energy in the arm as you move it. Good, same thing with the left arm now, just let it circle here. Like you're wiping a flat surface. Good, circle in the opposite direction. Good, notice when the arm goes closer to the body, your abdominals have to work a little bit more. Inhale, sit up, reach your lumbar forward, now scoop the belly, front of the rib cage pulls in, and then let your two arms just sweep out a few times. You'll go 3 and 2 and 1. Now circling out the other way, 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, arms come all the way back up. And now exhale, we're gonna lower down, down, down. Let's go all the way to the mat on a 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands behind the head, inhale. And now exhale, round through your rib cage. Lift your head and chest as you bring your tailbone, pubic bone, and the base of your rib cage in. Okay, we're gonna lift to that spot. Again, this time you're gonna pull the shoulder blades off the floor. Here we go, inhale. And exhale, tailbone down, rib cage in, lift your shoulder blades. So that's to engage the abdomen as you lift. We're gonna inhale, lengthen all the way up, and then exhale, lift all the way up. Let's do that one more time. Inhale as you come down, and exhale as you lift. Let's pause right here. Right knee floats over the right hip, and you're gonna take that 2 times. Good. Leave that leg down, pull the shoulder blades up again. So get deep, and now the left knee comes over your left hip just a couple of times. Good, pause, pull your shoulder blades off of the floor. Good, take your 2 arms to the side, let the 2 knees come down and up. You'll go 3. So watch the abdomen, so this is not straining the neck. 2 and 1, very nice, pause. Lower your head, bring your palms here to your knees, extend arms, extend legs, and float them right back in. So here we go, out 2, 3, in 2, 3, out 2, 3. I'm keeping my big toes connected. I'm keeping my thumbs and index fingers connected. So you'll pull in and exhale, reach out. Inhale as the limbs come to your center, exhale, reaching all the way out, inhale, and exhale out. Let's do this one more time, and then you'll pull your head and chest from the floor, take your gaze to the abdomen, hands behind the thighs, shoulder blades pull up, navel in, and you're gonna begin a pulse of the arms. You'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Lower the legs slightly, lift the shoulder blades a hair more. Here we go, a little more. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. So to keep this from straining your neck, either just watch your abdomen the whole time or place your head on the floor. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands here to the inner thighs, heels together, toes apart. Lift your shoulder blades. Here we go again, last set. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Now pause, bend the knees, place the feet on the floor. Let your head come down, check your neck, side to side, lado y lado. Let your chin float up, your chin float down. And then from here, you'll take your arms alongside the ears. And then we're gonna exhale, lift the pelvis up as you take your arms to the sides. So we'll inhale, lower arms alongside the ears, and then exhale, lift up, 2, 3. So you'll inhale as you lower, articulate each vertebra so you feel the bones of your back lifting and down. Good, inhale, and then exhale. Let's pause with your pelvis lifted. Take a moment, push the arms down, lift your right heel, tap it down and up into the floor. Take 3, 2, 1. Left heel taps down and up into the floor. 3, 2, 1. Good. The ball of your right foot taps down and up. 3, 2, 1. Now the left taps down and up. 3, 2, 1. Good. So now from here, lift your 2 heels, and then I want you to alternate right and right, left. So you should feel that relationship between your glutes and hamstrings, right? Holding the thigh bones up, holding the pelvis up. Good. Now pause, keeping your 2 heels lifted. Lift the sitting bones lightly. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pause, let the heels come down. And then you're gonna tap the ball of the right foot, ball of the left, and alternate. Good, so now you're gonna feel a little bit more work from the inner thighs. Good, but still really feeling that glute to hamstring connection. Pause with the balls of the feet lifted and lightly lift the sitting bones. Taking another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now roll to the balls of the feet and now roll to the heels, and you'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause, lift the pelvis one more time, and then exhale, lower that all the way down to the mat. Draw the knees over your chest. Good. And then inhale, take your arms alongside the ears. Exhale, round through the ribs, lift up, bring your hands to your right shin. Extend the left leg out, float it down and up. You'll take 5. And exhale, lift 4. Exhale, lift 3. This is working hip flexor and quadricep. 2 and 1. Good. Pause. Let that knee basically on the same plane as your right big toe. And then I want you to point the toe as it taps the floor, flex and extend. Point lower, flex, extend. Point lower, flex, extend. Point lower, flex, extend. A little pause. Inhale. Exhale, changing legs. Now the right leg is going to float down and up. Remember, you're always deciding your range of motion here, so this can be small, this can be bigger. Lo que tú quieras. Good, so now pause with your right knee next to your left big toe, and then you're gonna tap and extend. So flex to extend, point to lower. Flex to extend, point to lower. Good. Take that one more time. Another little pause here. Move the hands behind the head. Rotate the ribs towards your left thigh. Exhale, change. And exhale, change. Exhale, change. So you rotate the ribs, you extend the knees. Good. So try not to flop your head around, but instead feel your head move, really connected to the spine. Right? So it's actually not really moving except for by this rotation from the abdomen. Good. Take this 236 more times. That's really how I'll, no, just kidding. Not that many. Take a little pause here. Lower your head down for just a moment. Take your 2 arms up. Take your 2 legs up. And then I want you to let your right arm, left leg lower together and lift together. Left arm, right leg lower and lift. So you're going to alternate limbs. Letting one come down. Letting the opposite arm come down. Just continuing to engage with cross patterning. Down and up. Down and up. Now we'll pause. Let those limbs move to the side and back in. So alternating limbs, side to side. Left arm moving left, right leg moving right. Good. So this is like that cup of coffee you didn't finish before class. You're just getting your brain to perk right up here. Good. So now you're going to pause. Right arm, left leg are going to circle in the hip socket. Good, and then they're gonna circle back in. Eso, eso, eso. And now the left arm and right leg are gonna circle away from your body. And then they're gonna circle in towards the body. Good. All right, so you're always deciding how the size of those circles. So now arms and legs are all gonna circle out together and back the other way. We'll go 3 and 2 and 1. So now feel the heels right in line with the sitting bones. Place the feet into the floor, lift the hips and pelvis up, hold firmness there in your arms. Right knee comes over the hip, and you're gonna take the toe to the floor, down and up for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good, holding that leg up, stretch it out and in. We'll go 5 and 4 and 3. Exhaling to pull the leg in, 2 and 1. Holding the leg out from the knee joint, you're gonna stretch and extend. Good, point and flex, 3 and 2. This is deeper work for your left hamstring and glute. 2 and 1. Hold the leg out, down and up, whole leg. Good, so exhale into the lift. 2 and 1. Hold the leg lifted, tiny little circle of the femur bone in the hip socket. 2 and 1. Other way. 3 and 2 and 1. Bend the knee, place the foot on the floor, re-lift the pelvis just a little bit higher, tucking the shoulder blades onto the floor, left leg lifts, the knee taps down and up. 5, so the toe taps down and up, you're lifting the knee over the hip. 2 and 1. Now hold, extend and pull in. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the knees parallel, tap the toe, flex to lift, tap the toe, flex to lift. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the leg out, up and down, flexing to lift. Again, deeper stretch through the calf if we go there. 2 and 1. Holding the leg lifted, circle. 3 and 2 and 1. Your opposite hip nice and steady. 3, 2, 1 in the opposite direction. A little pause. Place that foot back down into the floor. Open your chest all the way up. From your navel, begin to initiate the descent. Bones of the back, the pelvis. Inhale, the 2 legs come up. Heels together. Now toes together. Toes and then heels. So I just want you to feel inner, outer rotation of the legs. Very nice. Now pause, bend the knees. Let the elbows move wide. You're gonna pull your knees towards your armpits, and then exhale, reach that right back down. So inhale, coming up, and exhale, back down. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Now pause with the 2 knees bent, pull the shoulder blades up, tap your right heel into your left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now tap your left heel into your right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, 2 heels tapping into one another after you pull the shoulder blades from the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, extend the legs, same thing. Shoulder blades lifting, right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the 2 legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift your shoulder blades. A light little pulse. 5 and 4 and 3. So from the belly, 2 and 1. Right arm down, left arm down. Opening your chest, lowering your head. Let the legs travel around and up. Now they'll go the opposite direction. Around and up. To the right, around and up. To the left, around and up. To the right, around and up. To the left, around and up. Good, pause. Inhale, take a breath, turn your toes in. Another light circle of the legs, pull your abdomen in and let the tailbone lift, right? So everyone can see about just letting the basest part of your spine, that lowest part of your spine, lift from the floor, not through your upper body, right? That's not what's doing it. That's anchoring you. But what you're lifting with is the abdomen pulling in. That's what gives you the strength to pull the tailbone up. So this is going well, stay with it. Or Let the bones of your back come off of the floor without using your hands. The toes come down. And then you exhale, lower all the way to the floor. So if you can't find that strength and you've been working on it for a long time, I recommend propping the pelvis with like a blanket. Like, did you see I just rolled this up? And what I've done is I've just shifted a little bit so that it's a little less work for my belly to do that exercise correctly. This is much, much, much better approach than trying to lift with your hands. So for many, many reasons. So if you want to try the rollover like this, it's a good idea. Good. Or you could put like a yoga block under your pelvis. That's another nice approach. Let's bend your two knees, hands to the ankles, exhale, rock to the sitting bones. Sitting up, neck check. Good, 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 good. And in fact, I'm going to turn the other way. I'm just shifting around so that I'm putting a little less pressure on my neck, just going one direction, looking at the computer screen. So now I'm going to lift my sits, rock back, and exhale, find my sitting bones through my abdomen. Good. Try that a couple more times if this is okay for your body today. So that rock is maintained by a really steady abdomen. Good. Let's try that one more time. Ward emailed me last night and he said, Elizabeth, can we please do 300 roll-ups? So here we go. Here's roll-up number one. Everybody take a second to anchor your arms. Feel them connected to your scapula. Good. So I'm going to pull my upper arm bones back. And then I'm going to exhale and move my lumbar forward once again. So we did this earlier with our knees bent. This is a deeper stretch for your back and your hamstrings with your legs extended. Push your heels down. Push your thigh bones down as you extend the spine forward. Little light action here. So remember, pull the belly muscles in to sit tall. Reach the back muscles adelante to stretch. Now let's sit up and exhale, scoop your belly muscles in to begin to roll. Watch the bones of the back coming down 3 and 2 and 1. Create a nice little light circle with the arms. Inhale and exhale, lift the head, the chest, the shoulder blades, the rib cage, the lumbar. Good, all the while keeping the abdomen scooped, supporting you. Good, so now pause for a moment. If you feel like giving it a try with your arms overhead, this is more difficult. So see what happens if you're interested in this, or go back to that more basic version. If you can't get down enough at all without having to twist side to side, which is not Pilates, sadly, hold weights in your hand and work right here. The other thing you can do is brace your feet to the wall. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. Arms up, inhale. And exhale, anchor your thigh bones, anchor your sitting bones. Pull your belly in as you begin to move slowly, slowly, slowly down to the floor. Inhale. And then exhale, let's come up, head, shoulders, rib cage, navel is with you the whole time. You're scooping the belly, staying strong. Inhale, coming all the way up once again. This time take your hands, walk them down your right leg, lift the right leg up. Good, and if you're hamstringing, if you're worried about the hamstrings, keep it bent. And then exhale, let the elbows move wide. Just a few times. This is to engage muscles in the arms, right? And those muscles pulling out is going to help you stretch your leg a little better. And now we're going to walk down this leg all the way to the floor. Inhale, sweeping the arms around. Exhale, take the hands to the thighs. I want you to push your thigh into your hand, right? Again, if we're not taking care of the hamstring. Push the thigh into the hand, engage the quadricep to stretch the femorales, to stretch your hamstring. And then once you've pushed in, then walk your hands with the assist of the abdomen all the way up. Good, do a little check here. Right leg floats down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Question, how far back are you sitting? Sit as tall as you can. All right, so now walk your hands to your left leg, and from there, lift the left leg up. Check in with your neck. Drop your sits bones. Press the right thigh down. Elbows out and in. 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Now walk your hands down the leg as you continue to connect to your belly. Good. All the way. Good. Reaching the hands out. Bring your hands back to this thigh. Push in. Good. Drop the right femur into the floor. So a stretch here and a stretch here. Exhale, lift your head. Good. And then you're going to slowly, slowly bring yourself up. Use your belly. The slower you go, the deeper you will work. Good. Pause here for just a moment. Let the arms float up. Exhale, take 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bringing that leg down, heels together, toes apart. You can do this as a basic roll up. So this is your arms extended forward, or bring your hands behind your head and we'll try the neck pull. Because I know it's everybody's favorite and I have promised. Okay, now he's calling me on it. He's calling me on my lies. All right. Are you heckling me? Exhale, take your shoulder blades together and open your elbows. This is fantastic. Everyone should do this. And then extend the spine forward. Drop the thighs, press the knees. Good. Anchor your shin bones. So really press the legs down through all those bones. And then sit up. Flat back. So reach your spine away from the legs. 1, 2, and 3. Now scoop the belly in and we lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to come all the way up, but I want to do some tiny little inner thigh circles first. So lift your head, lift the right leg, circle that leg nice and low, close to the floor. 3, and 2, and 1. Other way. 3, and 2, and 1. Now take your toe to the opposite ankle and then to the knee. So you're going to go 5 and 4, and just like a, supine flamingo. 2 and 1. Good. Hold at the knee, extend the leg out. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now hold that leg out. Inner thigh lifts the whole leg. 5 as you anchor the opposite leg. 2 and 1. Bend the knee, extend, release, coming down. Inhale. And lengthen out your back here. Feel your head reach out to the wall. Feel your toes, heels reach to the opposite wall. And then exhale, lift your head and chest. Peel the shoulder blades off of the floor by lifting again. Take the left leg up. Good. And then from here, little circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder blades up. Toe to knee and then to ankle. Let's go. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold that leg at the ankle, at the knee joint. Lift the shoulder blades again. Extend the leg, and we'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold, and from the inner thigh, lift the leg. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Bend the knee, slide, extend the leg down. Inhale, lower the head and chest. 2 hands back behind the head. Ooh, we're going to round with our hands back here and come all the way up to a sitting position if we can. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, lifting. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Inhale. Take a flat back as you scoop the belly in, stretching over the legs. And then exhale, sit it all the way up, nice and tall. Flat back again. 1, flat back 2, flat back 3. Hold the abdomen in as you lower. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Let's come up and around. Inhale. Oh, wait, you know what? Before we do, try this. Scoop the belly in, lift the two legs, and now beat the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Lower the two legs. This time you'll lift the head and chest till the shoulder blades come off the floor. And then you'll lift the two legs and beat the heels again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs, lower the head. Take a big breath. Oh my goodness, can we lift all the way up and around with our legs behind, with our hands behind our head? If we could do it with it'd actually be easier with our legs behind our head. All right, here we go. Inhale. And then exhale, lifting. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. So my leg closest to the computer screen, I'm gonna open up. And just take a moment here. In a straddled position, hands at the hips. I want you to move your rib cage side to side. Against these littler movements, these micro movements, help us break up any tension that builds up in the joints and the connective tissue as we've been moving or doing challenging things. Yeah, and it also just helps create a little more circulation, a little more blood flow. All right, so now hold your sternum right over your pubic bone, and then let one knee come down and up. Good. Opposite knee, down and up. Good, good. Two knees down and up. Right, so joints are only as strong, our muscles rather, are only as strong as they are flexible. Muscles need to be able to do both. Take one set of ribs over toward a thigh bone. Good. And exhale, you're just reaching, reaching, reaching. And I've got my hands here at my shoulders. That actually creates a little bit more weight, like if your hands are behind your head. So this makes it more abdominal work to have your hands here. Good. Taking this just a couple more times. And then we're gonna make this more about a back stretch. So let's exhale and reach towards one leg. Inhale, sitting up. And exhale, reach towards the opposite leg. Good. Up and over. Up and over. You'll notice everybody's hip rotation is different. So the amount, and it's not really rotation, but the amount that your legs open in your hips is unique, right? So the best way to find your natural opening in your hips is to not use your hands, right? But let your legs go there. They're not going to take themselves somewhere they can't go. Does that make sense? So always do it without the aid of your hands. All right, so now inhale, sitting up. We're going to exhale, rotate towards one leg and reach. Good. Inhale and exhale, rotate and reach. So I was just reading about this recently. There's a lot more potential for injury in passive joint movement. So that means if I were to come up and move your leg out for you, you're far more likely to get injured if I do it versus you actually do it with your legs. Same thing with your hands. If you come and do it with your hands, you're far more likely to get a little injury, to hurt something. Good. So now let's pause over one leg. And I want you to take the two arms down and up here. One arm is reaching back into the side. Let them float. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straight back up, opposite side, floating the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, picking up your legs, close. This time I'm crossing my ankles and I'm gonna bring my hands in front of me. If you want a little extra prop for your wrist, I'm gonna put my weights underneath my hands. All right, so take a moment in this position to do just a little bit of a cat-cow. Head and tail, reaching under and then extending out. And then, again, you want to pull in at the front of the ribs, and we're going to just take a little light movement of each femur bone reaching up to the side, right? So you don't have an agenda. You don't have to know just yet how high your leg is going to lift. Probably with practice, the femur bone's going to come up a little bit higher. So just try this a few times, waking up your hips. Good. And then we'll pause with one leg out, and I want you to lightly lift that leg down and up just by itself. A lot of sensation. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bring it right back underneath you. Opposite leg lift, and we'll take 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to go back to alternating, and I want you to extend a knee this time. Reach, extend, bend, pull in. Lift, reach, bend, pull in. Lift, reach, bend, and lower down. That's it. A few more here. And again, if you're taking care of your hips and hamstrings, full extension, definitely not necessary here. Reaching, pulling back. Good. Let's just try a few more of these. Good. Can you hold on one side, bend, extend for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Woohoo! Opposite side. The leg lifts, bend, extend. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Pulling right back in. This time I'm going to lift, extend. See if I can take the leg down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back in. Woohoo! Feelings. Anybody else having feelings? Can I see some heads nodding? All right, down and up, left, or whichever leg out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, pause, bending that knee, pulling in, so you can pick up your weights. So I'm bringing my knee joints together underneath me. Tap your toes. I'm just tapping them into the floor behind me. Same thing, opposite side. If this isn't enough cushion for your knees, make more cushion for your sweet, darling, probably overworked knees. All right, so now roll the shoulders just a few times while you hold your weights. And feel that place where the scapula is pulling down the back, your chest, your clavicle can open up. Good. And then let's take your thighs back for a moment. Pull the elbows into your sides. We'll go like 5 of these. 5. So you want to push your shins down as you lift these weights. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. One arm to the side, pulls right back in, just like we did with the leg. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Keep your torso real stable. Good. Can we try 2 together? Now this we did not do with our legs. That'd be very challenging. Yeah, and if it's not good for you to be on your knees, try it standing. Arms pull in. I want everybody to slow it down. You know why you go fast? Because you want it to be over with. And really your muscles, again, did some good reading. Your muscles are most efficient when they are working at a moderate pace. All right, see if you can hold your arms out, lift them, lower them. And this is a little elongating contraction, right? So when you focus on the lower, that's where we're really gonna get stronger. Try 3 more. Focus on the lowering down. 2, and 1. Exhale, bring yourself up for a moment. Take your head side to side here. Set your weights in front of you. Mirror me or go opposite, whatever makes sense. I'm gonna extend my left leg out. I'm gonna take the 2 arms up. I'm gonna reach like I did on the floor, your costillas, your rib cage. Lado y lado. Yeah, so there's a reason why Pilates privileges this moderate paced movement. And it is, if you think about it like a car, right? If you're going 55 miles an hour, you're gonna get your best gas mileage. If you're going 85 miles an hour, you're gonna use a lot more gas, right? So it's the same thing with your movement. You're gonna get the most out of your muscles by going 55 versus 100. So now exhale, tab and pull up. And I think a lot of cultures a lot of people esteem moderation for a variety of different reasons. So what I'm doing right now is just reaching my ribs down. Good, and pulling right back up. Reaching. Good. You also have a lot more access to mental control, right? If you're going at a moderate pace versus going just a little too fast. Good. All right, so now I want you to pause with that bottom hand underneath you. Take your top arm over your ear. Now you're gonna lift and lower this leg. Oh, I'm loving this sequence. This is exactly what my hips and shoulders wanted to do. Good, so take a few breaths here. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Leg forward, arm back, and then change. Leg forward, arm back, and change. Good. Taking 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold. Bottom leg, or top leg down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it back behind you, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Move back to the neutral. Set it down. And now I want you to lift your ribs up. Take that top arm over your ear. Let it relax. Take your top hand down next to your bottom hand. Walk your hands back forward. And now over the extended leg. Good. Exhale, lift up. And now, can you lift this leg? Right? There's your breath. Let me see that. All right. Make the lift smaller. I see too many tilting pelvises. I see too many tilting pelvises. Hold the pelvis steady. Peel the heel, the ball of the foot, and then the toe. Right? That's balance. Can you go that small? Can you go that slow? Exhale, extend the opposite leg. Good. So inhale, and now from here, same thing with your arms up. Reach your rib cage. These little micro movements, y'all. If you want strong abdomens, do it. The other thing is your arms right here are acting as weights for your belly as you extend. So feel that relationship. Feel the abdomen holding the weight of your arms. Good. So now hold, and you're gonna come tap down and lift up. So tap and lift. So you're reaching away from your extended leg. Again, such a useful, this is called lateral flexion of your spine. And it's, incredibly useful way to have built strength and a neural pathway. Good. So now, I want you to focus to the next 2 or 3. Lower as slowly as possible. Let that hand touch the floor and lightly come up. You will really feel your obliques if you do it that way. The lowering contraction is the thing that's most useful. And I can explain that in a minute, as though I haven't talked enough today. Good. Taking that arm down, top arm, lift. Good. So if you imagine, we'll talk about this later, but this lowering strength is really, really, really useful for us. So exhale, take your top arm, top leg down and up. They're lifting together, they're lowering together. Good. Again, think moderate pace. Don't just throw the leg in the air, moderate pace. Top leg forward or back, top arm forward and change. And we'll exhale and change. Exhale, change. Exhale, change. Exhale, change. Exhale, change. Hold. Bottom leg or that top leg down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it back behind you. Same thing. Focus on your lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg floats down. Put your weight into it. Good. Now reach your ribs up, melt your head down. Stretch your side. And then from here, take the arm down. Good, you could even stretch your hips back up. Walk your hands around to the front of you. Go slow, this is a great opportunity. Like right here, look at this shoulder stretch that is possible. Good, and then your hands here, arriving at your extended leg. Again, very useful stretch. Let the opposite side of your back get some relief, and then exhale up. And now I'm gonna just pivot my weight. So now this is the right side of me facing the computer screen. I am gonna fold my blanket into just a little padding for my hips. Let me check the time. Oh yeah, okay. So now, 2 knees here into the mat, tapping the tops of your feet down to help you anchor your glutes, your hamstrings, backs of the legs. 2 arms out, bring your palms down, and you're gonna exhale, bring your elbows to your sides, and then come right back up. So try this. You're just really training the tricep muscles. Take the weight of your head and your scapula. Good. As you lower a little closer to the floor, just do that one more time. Good. And then from here, take your forearms all the way to the floor. Lift your hips. Good. Now let the knees float right back down where they were. Again, a couple inches above the floor. Really pay attention to the lowering. Good. Up. Big stretch. Down, down, down. Up, 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 up. Down, down, down. Up, 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 up. Down, down, down. Good. Up. And now from here, from your up, walk your right foot, your left foot back. Move your hips to a plank. Right back up. Hips to a plank. And right back up. Hips to a plank. And right back up. Cadera abajo y arriba. Good. So now let your hips come down. Right knee taps 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee taps 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 knees tap 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, hips to your mat. Exhale, let the legs anchor, elbows. Good. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Hold the elbows slightly lifted. Take your chin to the right, your chin to the left. Inhale, gaze moving back forward. Go ahead, exhale, let the palms turn in. Rest your head on your hands. Lift the 2 legs. So FYI, Tracy, I might do this one leg at a time, but I was thinking of all the work you could do on the backs of the legs, this would probably be the best one, but you let me know how that feels later. So the leg lifts, you can bend, straighten, and lower, lift, bend, straighten, and lower. Again, this is for the love of the hamstrings, your sweet, darling hamstrings. Down and up, down and up. Good, one more time. Down and opposite side. So now lift 2 legs. So glutes, hamstrings connected strong, your belly pulling in, so you're supported away from the floor. Good, now hold, turn your toes out, now your heels up. I just want you to feel right here. So heels turned in, heels towards the sky, heels turned in, heels towards the sky. How does your leg work differently when your heels are turned in? So hold the heels turning in. Now opposite heel to sitting bone. Opposite heel to sitting bone. And you're gonna alternate with your 2 legs here. Nothing like being strong, connected, engaged through the backs of the legs. Good, and that strength becomes useful through the whole back body. Good, so now I want you to pause with your right leg extended, down and up, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Switch. Left leg extended down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two heels together now. Lift the thighs and lower. Lift the thighs and lower. Lift the thighs, lower down. Lift, pull the heels back towards the sitting bones. Take a nice light little pulsing here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs. Arms move to your sides. So here's again another little option. You can do this next set of exercises holding on to your weights or without. So tuck your shoulder blades in and lift your arms. Palms are facing up. And we'll take the arms down and up. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now roll the palms down. Let them lift down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms here to your side so your palms are facing down. Do just the right arm by itself. 5, 4, 3, 2. Focus on the lower. You'll notice that's where you get stronger. Left side, down and up. Really, really small above the floor. This is where most people miss the boat in their weightlifting. 2 and 1. It's going too low, too fast. All right, so exhale. Lift your 2 weights down and up. Really, almost don't let the weights touch the floor. Control the descent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, now push your weights into the floor. Lift your head and chest up. Walk your right arm in, your left arm in. Move your knees into the floor. Exhale, lift the hips and pelvis all the way. Stretch, reach your tailbone towards the sky, pressing down through your arms. And we're gonna inhale, walk our weight back. Oh, and then exhale, slide your blanket to the side. And let's do a slow motion lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let me adjust this computer screen. Oh, we have so little time, but we will do a little bit of standing balance. So I'm going to take my weight onto my right leg and now take my left leg forward. Tap the leg down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the side, down and up. 5, 4, really small. 3, 2, 1. Leg back behind me now. Down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set weight into your back foot. Good. Inhale now. And exhale. Fold over your 2 legs. Good. A little stretch, letting your head come down. Good. Anchor through your feet. Anchor through the heel in particular to both support and stretch the back of the leg. And then exhale, bring that all the way back up. Now take the weight into that leg. Lift your left back knee. Your hands can come in front, and you're going to slowly lower towards the floor. Down 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Just hang out here if this is okay. You could even lift that back leg a few times. Why not? Como no. 2, 1. Stretch it out. Hold for just a moment. Bend the knee. Right back in. And then from here, exhale. Lifting all the way back up. Good. Set the heel down. I'm going to turn it around. Try that little sequence. This is my left side facing. I'm going to take my right leg forward. So here we go. Inhale. Hands at your hips. Exhale. Stretch the leg out in front of you. Keep the hips stable as you move the leg down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg to the side. Down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg back behind you. Down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Set the leg all the way down. Reach the heel all the way back. So this back knee, create extension there. Hands here to your lumbar. And then you're going to exhale and fold over this leg. Put your weight in both heels. Really feel the places you can anchor your weight, spread your toes. And then you're gonna exhale, come all the way back up. Good, now I'm gonna just transfer the weight into my left leg, lightly lift my right. See about coming down towards the floor. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Holding here for just a moment. Exhaling to lift right back up. And exhale, release. Good, come to face the computer. Walk your two legs wide. Go ahead, take your two arms out. And just take a nice long forward bend. Go ahead, lift up through your inner thighs. So don't hang in your knees. Knees don't like that. Lift from the inner thigh, move them out. And from here, walk two hands to one leg. Release your neck. And then slowly you'll grapevine the arms all the way around towards the opposite side. Release your neck. Good, we'll walk our hands back around to that side. So I'm going to leave my front arm reaching towards that leg. And now I'm going to reach back with my opposite arm, with that back arm. You might be able to walk your hands kind of down that leg, get a big stretch in your shoulders. And then you may be able to walk your hands around to the opposite side. Leave that front arm connected. Let the back arm maybe reach up towards the opposite thigh. Maybe let it come down. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming up. Stepping your hands, your feet together. Y'all, that's it. We're done. Thank you for participating this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thank you.